Welcome to another episode as we continue talking about the Business Club or the Entrepreneurs Club. And today we're going to talk about the financial side of the house. So a lot of us are very good with our talent, whatever it is. We want to sell what we came to sell in our business. But it's also very important to be sharp on the financials, especially as an entrepreneur or business owner, or at least make sure you delegate it to someone that is taking care of your financials and you have that access to it and you're aware of what those financials are. So some of the financials that we want to be aware of and we want to work closely with. But before we even get to that, one thing that we want to make sure we clearly define is what does success mean to me? When I say my business is successful, again, we're talking dollars and cents here. What does that mean when I say my business is successful or my business is failing? What does that mean? You need to put a dollar amount. Let's say in my case, right now I have a job, I get paid $1,000 a month. So if I start my business and I make $2,000 a month, I consider that to be successful. If I make a penny less than $2,000, then my business is failing. So I have an exact dollar amount. In addition to that, every year I should increase X amount or X percent, which means this year, every month I should make $2,000 to be profitable. But in a year from today, I should be making $3,000 a month. Otherwise, I consider my business to be failing. So that's the definition that goes to you. But before you start your business, you want to put a dollar amount of profits. We're not talking about just, even though money's coming in, but again, maybe I'm making $5,000 a month, but it's being used up in paying my expenses and rent and so on. So it's not just the money, it's out of your profit. When you have a profit, a dollar amount, what do you consider your business to be successful in terms of a dollar amount? Now that we have that in place, we also want to make sure we have a budget. A budget could be a simple spreadsheet, basically shows all the different expenses that we have for the next 3 months, for the next 6 months, for the next year. Some things are a one-time payment. Sometimes it's a lease where I'm paying monthly payments. Sometimes I'm ordering things. So as I'm ordering food, for a restaurant, it could be once a week or it could be 3-4 times in a month, random dates and times. So again, and my staff and their weekly payments or biweekly payments and so on. Or in some cases, there are some that are biweekly and some that are weekly and some that are monthly salaried. So it's very important to have a budget, to know how much I'm spending on average each month for the next 3 months or 6 months or 1 year. It just makes your life much easier and a lot more comfortable. In addition to that, there's something called a P&L report, P&L, profit and loss. Profit and loss is very important in the sense that it shows me where am I losing money? Where am I spending money? Where are my expenses? How much money am I paying in payroll and keeping the bill, the light bill open and everything that I'm paying that's going out of my account, my bank account. Profit is everything that's coming in, the money that we're making, the things that we're selling. So you want to keep track of that. Businesses usually do that on either a quarterly basis or a monthly basis. If your business is smaller, do it on a weekly, even a daily basis, your P&L report, your profit and loss, so that you can keep track of it. This leads us to the next 2 points, which is maximizing profits, minimizing expenses. Because every time I minimize an expense, it's profit. If today I pay $500 on my phone bill and I bring it down from $500 to $300, I just profited $200. So anytime I bring down my expenses or I buy a certain product from this company for $1,000, now I buy it from a different vendor for $800, I just make $200. That's a form of profit. So lowering my expenses is a form of profit and increasing my profits is a form of profit in the sense that if I'm selling, I want to be able to sell more in terms of quantity. I want to be able to sell, yes, exactly, in terms of quantity, then I'm selling more. And you want to build on that. So profit and loss allows me to see how much I can increase in terms of profits. It also leads me to seeing how I can minimize my expenses and expenditure. One thing that a lot of people don't note is the importance of pricing your products correctly. Some people overprice, some people underprice. Underprice means I could have made more money if I raised the prices a little bit and still people will buy it. If I'm selling this product and the average price of it is $7, I'm selling it for $5 and everybody's buying it. But guess what? If I bring it up to $7, the same number of people will still buy it. I'm not losing anything. So the right thing then is to raise the price to something that's optimal for people to buy. Now, in some cases, it's the opposite. This product is worth $7. I have it at $9. What happens is customers are not buying from me. They're going next door because next door sells it for $7. But if I was to sell it for $7, bring down the price a little bit, guess what? I wouldn't be losing anything. I'm still making a profit, but I'll be making a lot more profit because those customers, I'm going to win them back and more customers as well. So pricing, your products accordingly is something that really is very important and could help you in profiting more. Another thing that's important in financials is a forecast. Forecast is when you have something, it's like a budget, but it's like in the future. We expect the business, because of COVID, this might go up a little bit, this might go down a little bit because of the location, because of the restructuring, because of the whatever that we're expecting to sell more of this and less of this and need more of this and need less of that. Expenses might go up a little bit more at this time because of supply chain, they might go down. So forecasting is very important. You want to put a plan for the future as well. One thing that's important is building your credit. Again, when we're talking financials, the better credit you are, the more you're going to save and the more money that people want to loan out to you at better rates. So make sure you're building your personal credit, but also there's corporations such as Ansonia that look up the credit score of your own company. They score your own company as well. So you want to make sure that as a company, as a corporation, and as a person, you both have very good credit scores. Next is financial support. There's a lot of grants that could be extended to you in your business. There's a lot of opportunities. For example, if you're minority owned, if you're a woman, if you're Hispanic, if you're African American, reach out and search for grants, and you'll be surprised how many grants could come your way. Another thing is crowdfunding. People don't realize there's a lot of websites online for crowdfunding where when you show your mission and your vision and your business and a proper business plan, a lot of people want to support you and will put money and send money your way. Finally, is the SBA, Small Business Administration. Again, they have offices in every state, in a lot of cities, in most states, so more than one city. So you really want to reach out to them. They want to mentor you. They want to help you, even with some of those financial documents, how to write a budget, how to write a business plan, how to do forecasting. And sometimes they'll have a mentor in the same field as you that's able to sit with you online or person to person if you're not too far and just help you through those processes. So take advantage of it. And sometimes they're willing to give you a loan up to $25,000, sometimes even interest-free. Take advantage of that. Financials, all about making a profit. So make sure your financials are tight and you sharpen your skills in there. Best of luck.